Hey guys, Alex Salatino here, and I have an RC update number 2 today. I haven't made a video in a really long time because it's testing time for school, and then after that it's summer, so I'll be able to do all the videos I want. But there is a ton that you have not seen behind camera over the past few months that I haven't gotten, so here's just going to be an RC update video, and we're going to start with his car first, so you can go explain your story.
I'll grab it first.
Why not? Just put it up there.
Alright, so I built a Slash out of my Stampede parts because I really wanted a Slash for so long.
Fix that like that.
And I got the chassis off of him because he got some other chassis. And yeah, I just built a Slash out of my Stampede, so I just really wanted a Slash. So still need some other stuff like a body, bumpers, some other tires, and yeah, I'm happy.
It does run great for something that does not look good, but once he has a body and bumpers, it'll look like a complete Slash. So yeah, it's basically just a 2-wheel drive Slash with monster truck wheels on it, no body or bumpers. So yeah, it works good though. Alright, so now we'll start with my cars. So the first one I'll start with, do this first. Alright, so here is my Slash. Hold on, I gotta fart. Nope, false alarm. Alright, anyways.
Just crapped yourself.
Wait, it's here. There we go.
Oh my god, that was wet.
Alright, anyway, so this is my Slash. I don't know if you remember from the last video, but Castle had my system, and they hadn't sent it back to me. And the reason for that was because we gave them the credit card number, and then my mom canceled her credit card, so they couldn't charge the amount that they had to. So they never called, which that part is their fault, but
Got you, son.
I did get it back. I called them very rudely, and they had my system for 3 months. So as you can see, I've been doing some, outdoor driving.
We just got done driving.
And so here's the underside. I did get the LCG chassis. This is the blue one, but I will be buying the black one eventually, and then I'll give him this blue one for his Slash. But yeah, so 3-cell Castle Sidewinder SCT. I don't know if you can see that. I just have the on-road tires on it because I don't have any other tires for it right now. But yeah, otherwise it works great. It just overheats a little bit, and then the motor gets really tightened up, so pretty sure I'm going to start running it on 2-cell instead. Oh, my screw's coming out. So put this down. I love this body. It does do wheelies very easily still. Well, not very easily, but it does do wheelies. He knows it lifted fully off the ground, and I beat the crap out of this body, so.
He'll be going like, I don't know, like
50.
30 miles an hour, and then he'd like gas it like all the way, and then the thing would just be like,
just totally lifts up like a plane. There's just so much room underneath for the air to get inside of the chassis, and then or the inside of the body. And even though it's the Flowtech, the Dodge Ram Flowtech body, it still doesn't do much. Even though it has the holes back here, there's so much room for the air to get in there that when you get to a certain speed, it just does that and then scrapes on the ground like that. And that's how it got all scraped up around the corners. Alright, but yeah, so that's my Slash. So, let's do the big one next. You guys know what the big one is. That's my Summit. Alright, so there's not much done with the Summit except for a rack on the top. But that's basically it. This thing rarely ever breaks. It's It's a freaking tank. I do got the toe strap from Scale Garages. That's awesome. But, yeah, there's not really much for the Summit. I mean, I've just kept it stock. I do want to put X-Max wheels on it, which will look awesome. I don't know if I'll ever make it brushless. I don't know. I really like it just the way it is. Maybe I'll get some 2 cells for it. But, yeah, so that's what's up with the Summit. It's not... Oh, yeah, and I got the, those red linkages up front instead. But this thing is heavy, so I gotta put it down. Alright, next car. We'll do this one. Alright, so this is the Bandit that you guys have not seen yet. I showed you the start of the build of it, and I just never showed you anything unless you saw my Instagram. Then you saw it. But this is the Bandit. As you can see, I already beat the crap out of it by rolling it. But it is brushed, but it's still very fast brushed. And I love it. It doesn't steer very well, but has the XL5 system. Undersides are red. RPM bumper. Has the Anaconda Traxxas wheels. But yeah, I love it. This is just like, if I want to go outside to drive a car, this is the one that I do. Yeah, it still has the drive shaft popped out of the yoke. I just got to pop it back in. But I run this on 2 cell. I don't have a nickel metal for it, so running it on 2 cell is perfect. It's just the right speed. The motor barely gets warm, so I can gear it up even more. But the only con of this vehicle is that it really does not steer on power. Barely steers off power, so put some lead weights in the front, which really didn't help at all, but guess I'll just have to deal with it. But this thing is very reliable. It's really, really light, and it's really fun to drive. It's a very fun car. But, yeah, so that's the Bandit. Alright, next car, we'll do the Race Buggy. This one you guys have not seen yet. You saw me do the unboxing, but got some surprises. So I did get a system in it, and it's a very, very, very expensive system. It's a Speed Passion censored motor system. I got bow ties in the back. I got smoothies in the front. I don't know if they're smoothies or if they're the... Yeah, J-Concept smoothies. So I got the smoothies in the front, which surprisingly hook up very, very well. The only thing I broke on this testing it was I stripped out the servo, but I had an extra servo, so I put another one in there. And this car is awesome. It corners like a boss. It's so smooth on the throttle. I have Spectrum receiver in there. Yeah, so there's the Speed Passion ESC with the fan on it. This car, it just hooks up so well. It drives so well. This is my first, like, real race vehicle. I totally understand why these vehicles are so expensive. You should really get one of these. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, it's so smooth when you drive it.
Maybe when I get my Slash done, I'll race that for a little while, and maybe I'll get one.
This thing is amazing. They have the B6 now.
I gotta get my dirt bike done before I get any other RCs.
I farted again.
Dude, you're freaking crap yourself.
I run this on 2 cell. Gotta do some suspension tuning still, because when that hits the ground, it's very, very low. So these are my
crap.
These are my outdoor tires. It's the bow ties. I do have indoor carpet tires, which are pinpoints, white rims. So yeah. So this is my favorite vehicle to drive so far. It's just so smooth. I love it so much. Alright, and then there is one more that I just got yesterday. And that's this sucker. So So this is a Team Associated RC10 T4.2. I got this from his brother, Tyler. You've seen him before. He didn't really want it anymore, so I traded him something for it. And that had that censored system that's in the buggy. That was in here. Since this is really old and beat up, I took that system out of here and I put it in the buggy, which I don't regret doing. But this thing is just parts now. I probably will eventually build it up and like use it as like a spare for like if he wants to come to the track with me, he can use this. The tires aren't the best, but I am gonna see if I can cut the carbon fiber battery holder. I'm gonna see if I can cut it to fit the B5. So these are really good trucks to race. Don't get me wrong. I just didn't want it because it was really old. I didn't want the system in there. But this is a very smooth truck also. He just rebuilt the shocks. So the body is really, really beat up though. The guy before him, he did not know how to take care of RCs. Remember my Dromeda? We had 4 Dromedas, and we gave him all 4. Where'd we get the 4th one from? You had one, I had one, Tyler had one. And where'd the 4th one come from?
There was no 4th one.
Yeah, there was. We gave him 4 Dromedas for this.
No?
Yes, we gave him...
Oh! I bought a new one.
Oh, yeah. That's where we got the 4.
Yeah.
Because your ESC was all messed up.
Yeah, so I'm just like, screw it. I'll give it to Tyler for parts and I'll buy another one.
So that's where the 4th one came from. We really enjoyed those. Those were really fun. But,
just kept dumping money into those.
yeah, they're too small to dump money into. But, the next RC I will probably end up getting will be a Latrax SST. And that'll be really fun.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to get. We should
We're
save
gonna
up and
race
buy
them.
them at the same time.
$134. Not that expensive. That'll take me about, I don't know, a month or 2.
Yeah.
How long would it take you?
I'm doing yard work for my grandma this week, so she's getting back on Friday.
My grandma just gives me money. But yeah, so that's it. That's all my cars, and I got 5 of them. So he gave me a Stampede 2-wheel drive chassis. Oh yeah, the kid that bought my Stampede from my hobby shop, he messaged me on Instagram, which is really cool. Told him to take really good care of it. He goes, "Yeah, man, I will." But I'm glad someone else can enjoy it too, you know. But and it was in exchange for that B5, so I don't regret selling it. Well, I do, but he gave me his Stampede 2-wheel drive chassis, so I can build that up. And then I also have this, so I can build a Rustler too. But I don't know if I'll do that. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff I can do over the summer, but thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, rate, subscribe. And there will be more videos to come. I'm sorry I haven't been able to make them. Anything you want to say?
Nope.
Alright. See you guys later, and I'll see you in the next video.
Touch mine.